Hey there everybody, this is BuildinPro. Welcome to the very first episode of our brand new Let's Play series for Minecraft 1.132 on the PC, or as it is now called, the Java version. Just like any other Minecraft game, we're going to go get things started off by punching some trees. I'll kind of explain what we're going to be doing for this series. Now, I haven't played Minecraft in quite a while, but I used to love it when I first started off back in high school. Now, it's been quite a few years, but I'm really excited to check out all the new changes that they've added over the years, such as enchanting and brewing, and especially the recent update, aquatic update, with all the new coral reefs and shipwrecks and biomes. It's going to be really exciting to check out. Now, this is my very first YouTube video, so I'm looking forward to seeing feedback from you guys. And looking forward to seeing all the kind of trouble that we're going to be able to get into this series together. For this series, we'll be playing on a pre-selected seed that I chose because it allows us access to some of those new different biomes. We don't want to be running around in old Minecraft anymore. Now, this stuff is still great, but we want to check out all the new stuff that it has to offer. I'm going to go ahead and get some more of these trees. Birch isn't the best tree around, but gotta have something to start off with. Oh, and by the way, if you have, I'm sure everybody knows, as the first thing I saw, I am playing with a texture pack. I remember doing this years ago, and it was always nice to see kind of a new, sharper version of the old Minecraft. Minecraft is a great game, but some of the textures can be a little bit bland and boring. My computer has a little bit more power to it, so I'm able to use a more detailed texture pack. The texture pack I'm using for this is the Fax texture pack. I'll leave a link to the texture pack down in the description. And I'll also leave the seed down in the description so that you guys can kind of play along with me if you end up liking the seed. Alright, this will be our last tree, and then we'll go check out some other stuff, kind of get a lay of the land, see where we're at in this big, wide, brand new world. I always love starting a new Minecraft world because you never know what kind of adventures await you in this world. I mean, it could be a really boring seed, or if you get lucky, or if you even pick one like I did, then you never know what you're going to find out there. The world can be a scary place, or it can be really exciting. Now, by the looks of it, I don't know too much about this seed, even though I did pick it. I was just told by the author that there are some convenient things nearby, but did not get specifics because I didn't want to ruin it. I want to be excited and curious about the seed just like you guys are. Now, it looks like we are on a birch island forest with ice island all the way around it. It's interesting. I don't know too much about ice. We'll have to go and check some of it out. Now, we should probably start getting some food before it gets too dark. And I don't know about you guys, but the only time I make a wooden item is that very first pickaxe. Then after that, everything has to be, absolutely has to be, at least stone. This isn't our first day in Minecraft. We all know that wooden items just are not acceptable unless you're brand new and still trying to figure out what to do. Look at that, we got everybody. We got our next achievement, going to the Stone Age, turning things up. Things are getting lit around here. Pretty soon we'll be moving on the Iron Age, then we'll go into the Diamond Age. In history, there's never been a Diamond Age. There's been a Golden Age. Yeah, well, we're going to be the first to make it a Diamond Age because that's how awesome we are. Alright, let's make our basic tools. Making a sword. That reminds me, what difficulty we are playing on? We don't want to be playing on easy or something. Alright, let's wait for this advancement to go away, and then we'll just lock this into normal. Not going hardcore because dying a lot, it's no fun. Dying a lot's no fun. But easy, I kind of know what I'm doing. I think I can take on the challenge. I guess we'll see here. If I start dying a million times, I might get a little frustrated. But that's why I locked it into place. We can't change it. We're committed. We're going to do this. And I've looked up a lot of information about new Minecraft just so I kind of have an idea of what to expect in this series. So I'm now running around blind here. I'm going to take this crafting table with us. Kill some piggies. Everybody loves bacon. But like I was saying, I've been looking a little bit into this Minecraft, so I kind of know what to expect, so I'm not running around blind chasing my own tail. But I still have a lot to learn. Enchanting, brewing, all new to me. I've never been to the end. I've never fought the dragon or the wither or these new sea. So what is that? Is that? Looks like there's a ruin down there. Yeah, I've tried to educate myself a little bit so I'm not just running around blind. You know, blind leading blind, that's never a good thing. So as long as we can get some of the new updates worked in, take this sand, who knows. It's always important if you want to make some, oh, look, there's a polar bear out there. Sand is important if you want to make some windows or anything later. Go ahead and make a boat real quick, just so we can check out what's going on around here. Alright, I want to go check out that desert ruin, ruin over there, and see what's going on. Look at the polar bear, that is so cool. I love these new updates. Looks like there's a lava block or something down there. Whoa, kind of stuck in the boat there. There's a non-birch island over there we might have to go check out sometime. Oh, and we gotta check out this brand new swimming icon. Check that out. And when you first started playing, that never happened. You'd just be swimming just like this, just like they are right there. And I don't think we're ready to fight all those guys, so we're just gonna get back in our boat and book it. But we'll be back to claim that treasure, don't worry. If there is any treasure. I believe some of the ocean ruins can even be completely empty, and if you're gonna fight all those monsters for it, I expect to get some prizes. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I feel. But at this stage in the game, we are not ready to fight 5 drowned at once. Oh, look at that, there's a mesa biome. All sorts of new colors you can work with. Check that out. Alright guys, I'm going to pause the recording here a little bit, and if I find anything interesting, you know I'll show you guys, and we'll get back at it again. Right, I'll see you in a second. Look at this, guys, on the other side of that mesa biome. Looks like we've got a swamp over here. I knew this seed was going to be good to get us some of the new biomes, but I didn't know it was going to be quite this good with everything so relatively close together. Let's go check out what else they got. Alright, look here, everybody. Looks like we got our first shipwreck. Hopefully this one has some treasure. It looks like it's pretty small, but let's dive in and take a look real quick. Alright, looks like we got a chest here. Anything good? We got a little bit of food. That'll help us get us started at least. And our first piece of armor. Curse of Binding. I think that sounds familiar. I think I read about that. I think that is once you put it on, you can't take it off. Well, that's not good. Hopefully I didn't just screw us over for the future once we get some better weapons and armor. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. It's on normal mode, and I haven't been playing in a while. I'm sure we'll die anyway. Let's go ahead and check out what else we got around us. Alright, we got some coal over here just on the shore, so we're going to go ahead and grab that because coal is important if you want to survive at least. This will be our first thing we can get. I heard a spider nearby. Just so you know, as we go along playing this together, I'm extremely paranoid about monsters, so I will be checking my back very often. Now, I've never beat this game on easy, so playing on normal is gonna give me a run for my money. Is that it? Is that all the coal I get? 2? Yeah, a cheap coal vein. But you work with what you got. Alright, let's head out, see what else we can find. know about you guys, but the first couple days in Minecraft, in a new Minecraft seed, I always like to look around and see what we got to deal with. And once we kind of figure out the lay of the land, then we can kind of settle down, find a nice home, and start building up our empire. Oh, look over there, guys. Looks like we might have ourselves another shipwreck. Is that what that is down there? Let's go find out. Another one. I knew the seed was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be quite this good. Let's go check it out, see what else we got. Alright, we got some boots. Hopefully that didn't curse us with these boots too. I think it said protection on them. It just basically increases their effectiveness as far as I know. Man, these potatoes are not very effective. We're going to have to get us a wheat farm going here soon. Once we get settled down and everything, that is. I gotta have the hostile mob volume up so I can hear when these guys are trying to sneak up on me. Well, let me know in the comments down below if any of the sounds are a little bit too loud or if any of them are too soft. I did a little bit of testing earlier on a different seed to test it out and see how it would sound. Since this is my first video, I'm still learning a lot, so I'm going to rely on you guys for the feedback so I can become better. Hopefully keep you guys entertained while we work on this world together to get everything figured out, and who knows what we're going to accomplish here. Alright, I haven't found anything super useful in shipwrecks or anything yet, but we're going to keep our eye out. And there's certainly more treasure out there in this world. Now, since this is a new aquatic update, I would like to settle down somewhere in... Ooh, another drowned. Like another shipwreck. This is crazy. I would like to settle down... There's a village over there. I would like to settle down somewhere near the water so that we can check out all the stuff that's in the water. This new aquatic update. I would like to find one day a water temple. I think that's what they're called. Reminds me of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the water temple. Terrible thing. Whoa, look at all this stuff. Hope I don't drown trying to get this stuff. Ooh, close to it. Alright, let's make sure we... Oh, not the poisonous potatoes. I almost got ourselves in more trouble. Make sure we eat so we can fill back up on our health before we go diving in again. Now, these drowned are not a big deal. I'm not too worried about them just floating out here in the water. On one-on-one, I can take them pretty easily. But if they have a trident, then we might start to have some problems. Because if they toss a trident, they can do a lot of damage. But having projectile protection 200 boots will help. I'm actually not sure if projectile protection will help with tridents being tossed. I know it helps a lot when you're fighting with any skeletons or something like that. But I just haven't read that far into every single enchant out there yet. But that's something we'll learn together, I guess. Let's head back down. I think a big ship like this should have more than one chest. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, more leather. We're going to be fully decked out in leather soon. This rotten flesh is usually fairly useless, but if that village over there has somebody that wants to buy the rotten flesh, then that could be useful. So we'll take everything we can right now, because you never know what you're going to need. Check that out. Only been playing a few minutes, we almost got full armor on us. Let's dive back down and see if there's another chest. Oh, there's a door here. I think we can stand here and... Yeah, we can stand here and our air refills. Wish we would have known that before we almost got ourselves killed earlier. And a third chest. Oh, we've got paper. Wish we can use these to create books or maps or whatever we may need later. And a buried treasure map. Where's it? Alright, so I guess we gotta find that X on the buried treasure map. And I think it will fill in the map once we're close. So once we start noticing that the map's getting filled in, then we'll go ahead and check it out, see if we can find out where the actual treasure is. Hopefully there's something good in that treasure chest if we do find it. some diamonds without even having to mine. That's crazy. I remember starting back in Minecraft when I first started playing, you would, if you got full diamond armor, then the game was pretty much done. There was no end yet. You would go to the nether just for fun. There was no real reason to go there. And I remember when they introduced the end, everybody was kind of confused. What is this for? This is really cool, but what is it? We gotta go check it out. It's really dangerous. Zombie pigmen was a whole new concept. What are you doing? You're staring at me. Aren't you supposed to attack me? Roar, bite my head off, something? Oh, and the combat has got a bit of an uphaul since they changed it too. When it has an exclamation point facing an enemy, you can swing and it'll hit multiple enemies at once. But if you spam click like this, it won't do nearly as much damage and it'll only hit one at a time. So for combat, it's usually best to just keep swinging and wait for it to fill back up and then swing again. Now let's go check out this village. I always like how villages, they just kind of plop down on top of whatever terrain they're at. I've seen some, looks like we got a mine next to this village too. This might be a place for us to call home here pretty soon. Creeper trying to sneak up on me. Go ahead, blow up. You're not going to do anything out here. Man, I can't wait to get some better tools because this stone sword is not that great. Well, like I was saying, this might be a place to go home. It's got a village. Let's see what kind of stuff they got in here to offer. And with a mine right next door, it might be just worth it. I think enemies will kill these villagers so that we may have to protect them to ensure nothing bad happens to them in case we want to trade with them. This will be a nice little start to our food supply over there. We'll go ahead and steal their village food. I'm sure they'll be just fine without it. Let's go around and start seeing what they want. 16 coal for an emerald. Iron axe for 7 emeralds. You're crazy. Get out of here. So I've got a blacksmith here. Just want nothing. Oh, that's a good deal. That is super easy. I'll go ahead and drop off some of this now. What a deal is right. Let's take them. We'll be back. Don't you go nowhere. These are just furnaces. On a chest. A saddle. Nothing super great, but we will take all of it. Might have to knock down these torches later and take. It's a nice little area. I think we found our new home. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and check out the rest of this village, maybe get us a little starter home going, but I will bring you back in once we get things started and cleared out a little bit, so you guys don't have to watch me just walk around aimlessly try to find my bearings. But if I find anything exciting, you know I'll let you in on it. Alright everybody, so I ran around the village, collected anything else that there wasn't a whole lot in this village, but I took everything I could. Made a couple deals with one of the villagers. I gave him some of the wheat that we found, and I gave him some paper, and I got a couple emeralds we'll save up, see what we can find later. Nice bottle of enchanting from the blacksmith, and we'll see what comes of it once we keep working. We're definitely going to keep raiding these wheat fields that they have here and then selling the wheat directly back at them, which might be a little bit wrong, but hey, we'll use the emeralds. Alright, now I think what we're going to do, with the village right here, and the wide open ocean right there, and the mine right here, this would be a pretty good place for us to call home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this out a little bit, maybe get a foundation started, and I'll bring you guys back once things are looking a little bit better. Alright, we'll see you in a second. Alright everyone, welcome back. Now, I went ahead and cleared out this area. I did some minor terraforming with the dirt that we mined out of the top here, flattened it out a little bit. And what I'm thinking is over here I'd like some sort of sunroom so that we can look out upon the ocean. Be a great view, nice and sunny. Everybody likes, so we get some of that natural light into our real estate. Really up that real estate value there. Over here, I'm not quite sure what we'll have. Maybe some sort of bedroom, maybe an enchanting room, maybe somewhere with stairs that'll lead down into the bottom. Something we can work on later. We're not going to build all of this right up front, of course. We don't need the space and we don't really have resources for it just yet. I was able to use some of the iron that we found in the shipwrecks to make shears and just repeatedly shear this poor little sheep right here enough to make a bed, which got us through a night while I was working. And over here is going to be the entrance. The entrance will lead us straight out into the village and into the mine right there. Now that's just a cave. I have no idea how far it goes back yet. I have not been down there. But if it looks at all like what I think it does, then it will be great to add and just use it as our mine in the future. I'm not sure exactly what kind of style we want to do just yet, but we can do some trial and error and see what comes up with it. I picked up some more oak logs from around the village, just so we're not stuck with just birch logs. Having more than one color, at least in wood, can be really useful. Let's see, with this texture pack, what do these doors look like? Yeah, it's a pretty typical door. Nothing too exciting. That's really fancy door, it looks like, but you can't see through it at all. I don't plan on putting any windows up next to it, so I don't think we'll use the birch door. And if we stick with birch, then we'll have to go with a pretty much lighter theme all around. So I think we're going to go with the typical oak door. Can't go wrong with oak when in doubt. Alright, let's put this here. What am I doing? I just placed that on top of dirt. What am I, an animal? Alright, we need to rethink this whole strategy. Figure out what kind of walls we want, what kind of flooring we want, before we just go randomly adding crazy doors like that. Alright, once I figure that all out, I'll bring you guys back in for the next step and we'll start building. Alright everyone, as you can see here, I decided to put birch planks as the floor there. I thought it would help to lighten things up once we get going a little bit. Not exactly sure how to do the walls just yet. I wanted the door to stick out so the whole thing's not just a big boring square. No, because we can do better than a square. I mean, it will go out this way in the future and then have this little sky out there. But right now, it's just going to be a square, but that's okay. For our starter house, that's not too bad, I guess. Now, in the corner over here, I don't think I want to have the walls come all the way out, down out here. I think I want to have the walls come out to, like, over here, maybe? And then go in, and then come out to near where the door is. And then we'll use this section as, like, a little patio. I think that sounds good. Let me go ahead and make some planks real quick. Or make some fences real quick. We're gonna need more sticks. And is that not how you make fences anymore? Did they change this? Ah, they changed this too. Alright, that's no big deal. This little handy tool right here has helped me a lot as I'm learning to get my act together with this new version of Minecraft. Fortunately, they added that little tool for old-timers like myself. I think having something like this, little patio, will keep the monsters away, but we can still come out if we want to. I think that'll be a nice little addition. Alright, now that we have that up, let's go ahead and figure out what kind of walls we want to add. Alright everybody, I still haven't figured out exactly what to do with the walls, but I really got into the idea of working on this patio here. I wanted to be able to walk outside and see everything without having to worry about other monsters right around the corner. I think it just adds a nice little view to the deck. And the combination of the cobblestone, the oak woods, with that birch wood flooring, I think it just really works together. And adding these in to act as support beams to really hold it all together really acts well. I think think one final touch. Yeah, I like that. Now, if we keep with this idea, we'll have to get a lot more oak planks. But fortunately, we got a bunch of trees scattered throughout, so we're gonna raid and pillage this little village and all the nearby areas, and we'll get things going. Then we'll finish up the walls on this episode, and then who knows what lies in the future. Alright, let's go farm a bunch of wooden planks, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, came back. I finished the walls. Now, obviously there's no roof on it, but we're not done just yet. So let's head on inside and check it out. Now, this is kind of like what I wanted to start with. All windows in every direction. Get plenty of that light in. We'll smelt up some sand in the next episode. Finish out these windows. I'm really liking this patio that we have out here. It's a nice little overhang, so we don't have to worry about any weather or any monsters or anything like that. We're all set out here. We want to make sure it's well lit even at nighttime with torches. We'll definitely have to get our storage and sorting up to date. We'll get some furnaces in here. We'll get things cooking. I meant that literally and figuratively. But I think one last touch for this episode. The last thing it's going to need. What should we call this? Alright, for this one, we're going to take over this village. We're going to make this the mayor's house. We're just going to kind of swoop in and act like we run this village. So no one's going to stop us. This is our place, and there's nothing they can do about it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. This is your man, BuildinPro.